Welcome back to Hollywood Legends. On the agenda today, a countdown of the top 10 performances by none other than the master himself, Al Pacino, an actor whose roles have spanned decades and genres.
Number 10, Lowell Bergman, The Insider.
My name is Lowell Bergman. No, Bergman. Bergman. I'm a producer with 60 Minutes.
In this film, about a real-life tobacco industry whistleblower,
Run that Santa for peace. Our nicotine's not addictive.
Pacino plays the CBS news producer responsible for helping Russell Crowe's character publicize the industry's nasty little secret.
This guy is the ultimate insider. He's got something to say, he wants to say it, I want it on 60 Minutes.
The film was nominated for a slew of awards and reaped praise for its stellar acting performances, Pacino's included.
Put the corporation at risk? Give me a f***ing break. Lowell. These people are putting our whole reason for doing what we do on the line.
Intense but not over the top, he perfectly complements Crowe's riveting Jeffrey Wigand and helps make The Insider compelling viewing.
The entire deposition of his testimony in a court of law in the state of Mississippi, the cat totally out of the bag, you're still standing here debating. Don, what the hell else do you need?
Number 9, Will Dormer, Insomnia.
Dormer here.
This Christopher Nolan psychological thriller follows a pair of LAPD's finest as they travel to an eternally sunlit town in Alaska to investigate a homicide.
He didn't panic, didn't chop her up or burn her beyond recognition. He just thought about what we would be looking for.
Things go south when Detective Will Dormer accidentally shoots his partner and attempts to cover it up.
Oh, he's gone, Trish. He's dead.
Pacino doesn't only deliver a profound portrayal of the ensuing guilt and accompanying insomnia, but he's also forced to deal with a surprisingly creepy Robin Williams, who spends much of the film screwing with his character's head.
You shot your partner, and you lied about it, Will. To them, you're a liar and you're a killer.
Number 8, Frank Serpico, Serpico. Based on real-life cop Frank Serpico, this crime flick has Pacino playing an honest cop who attempts to single-handedly uncover the corruption in the NYPD.
Unfair.
Even though his life is constantly threatened and his colleagues turn against him, it seems he'll do just about anything to triumph over evil, even wearing a ton of fancy hats.
I like that, son.
Pacino is so enthralling in the role that he won a Golden Globe and earned an Oscar nod.
If I could work alone, that's the thing, see? If I could just get work alone. But they don't like that, see? They don't want that. They want to suck you in.
Number 7, Lefty Ruggiero, Donnie Brasco.
Anybody ask anybody about Lefty from Mulberry Street? Huh? You pissing up the wrong fucking tree.
Sliding to the complete opposite end of the spectrum with Donnie Brasco, Pacino plays the old-timer mafioso who befriends undercover FBI agent Joe Pistone, otherwise known as Donnie Brasco.
Wait till you taste this cocoa, man. It'll melt in your mouth like Holy Communion. What the is it? On that. Good.
Duty and friendship butt heads when Brasco realizes that if he comes clean to the mafia, he'll put Lefty's life in danger.
Don't tell him nothing, Donnie! Donnie! Don't say nothing to him, you all right?
You, it's not
You're
over.
all right, Donnie?
I'm not coming out.
There'll be a mouthpiece here 24 hours, Don. Hey, Donnie, you're all right?
Not only does his chemistry with the younger Johnny Depp completely shine through, but Pacino's take on the real-life gangster is also original and authentic.
In our thing, you get sent for, you go in alive, you come out dead, and it's your best friend that does it.
Number 6, Vincent Hanna, Heat.
Why'd I get mixed up with that bitch?
Because she got a great ass. And you got your head all the way up it.
The film, marketed as Al Pacino's and Robert De Niro's first on-screen performance together, is a cat and mouse story based on true events.
Give me all you got! Give me all you got!
Pacino is an LAPD cop trying to catch a professional thief, while De Niro's thief struggles with his own demons.
I spend all my time chasing guys like you around the block. That's my life.
Aside from being adored by critics and fans alike, the crime flick is a classic of the genre, thanks in no small part to Pacino's mesmerizing and moving performance as the obsessive and dedicated Lieutenant Hannah.
I got 3 dead bodies on a sidewalk off Venice Boulevard, Justine. I'm sorry if the goddamn chicken got overcooked.
Number 5. Frank Slade, Scent of a Woman.
Just call me Frank. Call me Mr. Slade. Call me Colonel if you must. Just don't call me sir.
Although this blind lieutenant colonel is quite a departure from his other roles,
Hoo-ah.
Pacino reminds us he's a diverse artist capable of taking on films outside the cop and gangster genre with Scent of a Woman.
Thank you.
Starting out as rough and borderline unlikable, Pacino manages to give depth to his character through his journey that makes us empathize with him.
But I sometimes need a point in the right direction.
After his irascible yet likable ex-Army Ranger was universally celebrated by critics and viewers alike, Pacino finally won his first Oscar for the role after decades of executing top-quality performances.
You break my heart, son. All my life I stood up to everyone and everything because it made me feel important.
Number 4. Carlito Brigante, Carlito's Way.
I have been sick with the social ills known in the ghetto, but my time in the sterling correctional facilities of Greenhaven and Sing Sing has not been in vain. I've been cured.
Before we start wondering why Pacino is in so many mobster movies, let's not forget he also happens to play a pretty awesome thug.
I've been clean since I got up. I haven't made one fucking move. Who told him?
I don't know.
Who told him
I don't
that?
know, man. I swear to God, I don't know. I wouldn't get.
Freshly released from prison on a technicality,
Free at last. Thank God Almighty, I am free at last.
Carlito takes a solemn oath to live an honest life with his ballerina girlfriend.
Charlie.
Hello, Gail.
However, his former life soon catches up to him and inevitably reels him back in.
Now, if I ever see you here again, you die. Just like that.
This crime drama certainly wouldn't be the same without Pacino's first-rate acting, which has also helped Carlito's Way become a cult classic.
I guess I'm a workaholic.
Number 3. Tony Montana, Scarface.
Antonio Montana. And you? What you call yourself?
This reboot of the 1932 film based on the novel of the same name features Pacino playing the power-hungry Cuban who relocates to Miami in order to live out the American dream.
Then when you get the money, you get the power. Then when you get the power, then you get the woman.
Yep, it's all cocaine, guns, incest, and apple pie.
Only you got a look in your eye like you haven't been in a year.
Although the film initially received mixed reviews for its heavy drug use and gratuitous violence, Pacino's turn as the immigrant-turned-drug lord is the perfect mix of nuanced and over-the-top, making the role undeniably iconic, hypnotic, and oh so quotable.
Say hello to my little friend.
Number 2. Sonny Wartzik, Dog Day Afternoon.
Nobody move.
On the surface, this movie doesn't really stray from a typical cops and robbers story.
We're moving right along, folks. We're gonna get this thing done in half an hour.
But within the usual lawlessness and gun-happy brutality prevalent in most Pacino flicks,
Put the f***ing guns down! Put those guns down!
we find some pretty touchy issues for the time, like anti-establishmentarianism, homosexuality, and gender identity.
To my darling wife, Leon, whom I love more than any man has loved another man.
Pacino plays an unlucky man who tries to rob a bank to pay for his pre-op wife's sex change.
Right away, Sonny wanted to get me money for the sex change operation, but where was he gonna get it?
How's that for breaking the mold? And with his crime playing out on live television, Pacino's character grows from a meek thief into a sort of folk hero.
Attica! Attica!
Number 1. Michael Corleone, The Godfather, Part 2.
My father taught me many things here. He taught me in this room. He taught me, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Our top pick is Pacino's role in the first sequel to ever win an Oscar for Best Picture, and a film that transports us through the parallel lives of father and son, and the evolution of their mob careers.
That I have never been arrested or indicted for any crime whatsoever. That no proof linking me to any criminal conspiracy, whether it is called Mafia or Cosa Nostra, or whatever other name you wish to give, has ever been made public.
While he played Michael Corleone in the first and third films, it's Pacino's turn as Vito Corleone's reluctant successor turned merciless mob boss in Part 2 that's really the stuff of movie history.
That's why at this moment you're the only one I can completely trust.
Not only did it earn him an Oscar nomination, but, more importantly, it solidified his place as one of the best actors in the business.
I know it was you, Fredo. You broke my heart. You broke my heart.
If you enjoyed our content, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more Hollywood legends. Your engagement helps us create more content just like this.